Today we're speaking with Matt Mason, who is one of the founders and owners of a 3PL serving the food industry, in retailers in the food industry. And we're going to talk about some of the new regulations in the trucking industry. So Matt, can you first provide a brief background of yourself?
Yes. Myself and two other partners, we founded BM2 Freight Services in 2008. So we're on our coming up on our 10-year anniversary here next year. We've been hauling frozen food, produce, and dry goods for the duration of our existence, and we're specializing in that right now.
Can you talk about what's happening in the industry in terms of regulations?
Yeah, well, in 2011, the FDA came out with a law that just came into effect this year called the FSMA, the Food Safety Modernization Act. And what that did, in a brief description of that, that brought the logistics companies, the truckers, they have skin in the game now in regards to the FDA's rules and regulations on the safe transport of food.
So who will be impacted by this?
Well, before it was just the shippers and receivers, and now the truckers that are transporting the goods are also liable to make sure they are in compliance with the new rules and laws that are in effect. A few of the things that they have added now are you have to have constant communication with the temperature of the reefer unit during transit. You need to have documentation of prior loads hauled from the particular truck that's going to do the next load, and then there's clean out requirements for those trucks. Those are just a few of the bullet points that are new moving forward.
Can you talk about some of the implications or why this is so important?
Well, I think they realized that there was, the FDA and all these manufacturers, they all have great, processes in place for the product when it's on site on their facility, but then once it hits the truck and goes out on the road, it's kind of a gray area, and there was nobody was responsible for it when it was on the road. And I think they realized there was a big need to be fit there, and that was the force there.
Do you have any recommendations then for retailers in the food industry?
Well, we're viewing ourselves as sort of the, a good 3PL, which we consider ourselves to be. We can be used to drive the compliance for the retailers and the growers and the shippers. We view ourselves as an extension of them, and a good 3PL can be your food transportation compliance manager, so you don't have to worry about that once you hire the 3PL to handle your freight.
And where can the audience learn more about your company and how you could help?
You can visit us at www.bm2freight.com. We have a tab on there about our specialization in food transport, and we have our contact information can be found on the website as well.
And thanks for sharing today.
All right. Thank you, Dustin.